I'm Max Katz.
And I'm DJ Mausner.
And welcome to the game. Dominoes franchises in Wilmington, North Carolina have begun delivering prescription medications to residents unable to drive in the wintry conditions, allowing locals to simultaneously contribute to and cure their heart disease. Prince Charles, in addressing the finalists of the Prince of Wales Young Sustainability Entrepreneur Prize, referred to climate change deniers as a headless chicken brigade. No response yet from 80s goth-punk band Headless Chicken Brigade.
In international news tonight, a rare snowfall has caused dozens of accidents and traffic jams in the city of Atlanta, making snow the third most dangerous white powder on the streets of Atlanta. Rob Ford's estranged brother-in-law recently had his teeth shattered and leg broken whilst in prison in an attempt to keep him quiet about the mayor's most recent scandals, in a story that can't possibly seem surprising at this point.
Former NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize by two Norwegian politicians. In the event that Snowden is awarded the prize, it will be the first time in history that a recipient is honored for protecting a nation against the undemocratic, invasive policies of a former Nobel Peace Prize winner. Not 2 weeks ago, Motley Crue announced that their upcoming tour will be their last, to which the O in Motley Crue replied, "Oh."
Hong Kong businessman Cecil Chow recently rescinded his offer of $130 million that he would give to his daughter under the condition that she marry a man after she identified as queer. In related news, apparently you don't need a working knowledge of sexuality to be a wealthy Hong Kong businessman. Two young women of Tulane University in New Orleans have recently found out that they have the same Colombian sperm donor as their father. This gives way to fun new experiences like awkward family dinners, fighting over clothing, and the inevitable Lifetime original movie.
Sponsored by McGill, it's time for some Montreal moments. McGill Woodsmen held their 54th annual McDonald Campus Woodsman competition this past week. According to our statistics, McGill students haven't brought out this much wood in the middle of winter since, well, Carnival.
Police began an investigation of Montreal's construction boss, Tony Accurso, earlier this week under the pretenses of corruption and bribery of city officials. For those of you who don't speak French, construction boss is Quebecois for, I'm in the mafia.
A Canadian entrepreneur announced plans to open the first North American cat cafe in Montreal. Set to open its doors this summer, Café Châtellerault will allow customers to experience all the fun of living with a bunch of cats without all the sadness of living with a bunch of cats.
This Montreal moment has been brought to you by McGill, Harvard's Canada.
We now join our correspondent Lillian King for a look at this week's weather. Lillian?
It's really fucking cold out.
Thanks, Lillian. It sure is cold. And in an Arctic tundra, it's hard to find something to look forward to, except for this upcoming 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics. Let's take a deeper look at it in Born Yesterday.
The Sochi 2014 Winter Olympics continues to chug down a track of discrimination and controversy. Coca-Cola, this season's Olympics' greatest sponsor, has been understandably met with resistance by the LGBTQA community due to their lack of response on Russia's gay propaganda bill.
In response to recent protests, the cola overlord has released an email stating, "We share these groups' belief in human rights, equality, diversity, and dignity for all, and we respect their right to protest peacefully. We firmly believe, however, that supporting the Olympics focuses the world on the ideals that everyone strives for during the Games: excellence, friendship, and respect."
Are you f***ing kidding me? For those viewers who don't speak the ancient language of bullshit, allow me to translate. Do you think we were born yesterday?
But DJ, it's not all that bad. Look, you have Valery Gergiev, Sochi ambassador and personal friend of President Putin. The guy is totally recognizing the international opinion on Russia's homosexual propaganda ban. Look.
I think it was seen internationally as a bad thing.
Okay. But what was the intention of the law, Valerie?
I simply can't imagine anyone in Russia who wants to upset the world's community during the Sochi Olympics or after, or of course not before.
We didn't do that very well, did you? Trying to help the guy out. At least he understands the basic principles of time? All right, maybe we're being too harsh though, because he's an ambassador. He probably read over the ban numerous times, in great detail, most likely.
I didn't even read it. Honestly, I didn't have time.
All right, DJ, you win. This guy must really think we were born yesterday. Well, would you look at that? It looks like we're out of time. So until the next show, I'm Max Katz.
And I'm DJ Mausner. And thanks for watching the game.
It's the rhyme ruler, the mind of the master, the prime poet designed for disaster, a crime candidate, the light heavyweight. I might levitate right through the heaven's gate. Rhymes record break neck spines in front of